You know, back in my day, we had to wait 6 years before we seen a 360 flip down a 13.
This guy, Marcus Green, actually reached out to me. He has a pretty popular channel on YouTube as well, skateboarding, and he's really good at it.
So in case you're wondering what Canadians do when it snows, we build snowmen and then we enjoy a nice afternoon beer with them.
Let's get fucked up! Let's get fucked up!
So I kind of just wanted to talk about how Instagram really changed skateboarding, because we have full access to the craziest photos and videos every single day just by scrolling through our Instagram feeds. And it's just kind of crazy to think, because if you have been skateboarding for over 10 years, then you understand that we went through a weird time, and I can't even imagine what it was like 20 years ago, but even 10 years ago, all we had was YouTube. And it was still kind of like, not a lot of people were uploading skateboarding to YouTube. And even if they were, they weren't getting easily as recognized as they would on Instagram. And all the skateboarders that just recently started skateboarding, they are growing up in the Instagram era. And I never thought I would say this, but I have become the type of person where I'm saying,
you know, back in my day, we had to wait 6 years before we seen a 360 flip down a 13.
But that is the truth. And when I was growing up skateboarding in the 2000s, it was, I don't know, it was just kind of cool that we had to wait to see the next craziest video. And there was so much buildup and hype in waiting for those full-length videos to come out. And buying skate magazines, you would know what's going on within the skateboard industry, what videos were coming out, and all that stuff within the skateboard industry. And I actually really love Instagram because it's just constant entertainment and content being pushed out there, and you have full access to the gnarliest tricks you'll ever see in your entire life, and it's just all in front of you. You don't have to wait at all anymore. In my opinion, I do think that Instagram kind of ruined skateboarding in a way, and I am not hating on Instagram at all, because like I said, I do really enjoy it. But sometimes I'll find myself just scrolling through Instagram and I'll come across these absolutely crazy tricks, and it really doesn't even catch my attention because I'm so used to seeing gnarly tricks 24/7 on Instagram. So it's like a good and a bad thing, because normally when I would see one of those tricks, I would be absolutely mind blown and I would have to watch it over and over and over again. But now that I'm seeing all these crazy tricks on Instagram all the time, I'll come across a trick that I would think is absolutely nuts, but I've already seen so many crazy tricks that in a weird way, it doesn't even catch my attention and I just keep scrolling. Like back in the day, you had to film a video part or go out and shoot a photo for a magazine, and that was your exposure to the skateboard industry. Nowadays, the exposure really comes from Instagram, YouTube, and all these social media platforms. And a lot of people that post on Instagram, rather than going out and filming a video part or shooting a photo, they get so much more exposure from doing that than the traditional route of within the skate industry of filming a video part or shooting a photo. I'm really double-sided when it comes to this topic because I really do love Instagram. I use it every single day, but I do also miss the old days of when we had to wait, you know, like 4 or 5 years for a video to come out. And just like I said earlier, building up that hype, waiting for those videos was just like, it's almost nostalgic. So after talking about the whole Instagram thing yesterday, I didn't really feel like filming because I got so busy working on so much stuff on my laptop. So today, I actually made a to-do list, and the first thing on that to-do list is get an iced coffee to start my day off right. Can I get a small iced coffee?
Most certainly.
There we go. Have a great day.
Perfect, thanks, you too. Number 2 on the list is put gas in my car because I'm very low. And now that I film with the Canon G7X, which is a lot smaller of a camera, I feel like I don't need such a heavy-duty tripod, so I'm gonna try and get one of those gorilla pods like every single other YouTuber uses, because for this camera, I feel like it'll be the most beneficial. It was funny, I walked in there and one of the employees recognized me from watching my videos, and he came up to me and asked me, "Are you Marcus Green?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And then he introduced himself and told me he's seen a couple of my videos, and I was like, wow, that's actually super cool. He told me he wanted to start making videos and he wants to do like more cinematography type videos, and I told him that's kind of the direction I'm heading in as well. So I invited him to come out filming with me and Triple JN sometimes, and he told me that he actually really loved watching Triple JN's videos. If you guys don't know who Triple JN is, they're the most talented dudes on this platform, and I am just mind blown that they have not blown up yet. Quinn Adams, if you are watching this video, I am super stoked to go out filming with you sometime, and the boys will most definitely teach you a thing or two.
Just like an old elephant, we're going back to the start. Find a place in the shade. Oh, in the shade.
I haven't really mentioned this in my videos too much, but in about 5 days from now, there is a girl flying here from Seattle, Washington to meet me for the first time, and she's actually gonna be staying with me for a few days. The reason I never really mentioned it in my videos is because I was waiting to make one video specifically dedicated to explaining our story and how we met through YouTube and Instagram. Her name is Emily, and like I said, she's from Seattle, Washington, and I've been talking to her for a few months now, and she is just like the most raddest chick ever, and I'm so beyond excited to meet her. We're just gonna be doing a bunch of fun things together, like filming videos, going on adventures, going to crazy places, and I just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up, and if you guys want to hear the entire story, just wait in about a week from now and I will explain how we met and how this all came together. So if you guys did not already know this, the other day I was featured in one of John Hill's videos. I actually sent him some of my skateboarding footage a few weeks ago, and he responded to me and told me that he was stoked on the stuff that I was putting out. And I was so stoked to hear that from him, because I've been a huge fan of watching his videos for the past couple of years. The video I was featured in is him talking about how skateboard YouTubers are blacklisted from the skateboard industry, and then towards the end of the video, him and his friend, I think his name's Zach, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but him and his friend were reviewing my footage, and to watch that on one of his videos, I was just watching it the whole time with a big smile on my face, and I actually could not believe it. So I just want to take the time to thank John Hill for doing that, and that was just like a super rad thing. And he actually sent me an email the other day and he gave me his phone number, so that's gonna be an awesome connection to have with this year, because I plan on doing a lot of traveling and just going around meeting other YouTubers and surrounding myself with other people who want to constantly create and make videos. So once again, huge thank you to John Hill for reviewing my footage and giving me a shout out on YouTube and Instagram. I appreciate it to the complete max, and I'm just like, I am so stoked for this year and all the connections I've made over the last year. It's just gonna be such a banger of a year, and I can never really put it into words how stoked I am to just keep progressing and moving in this direction that I'm currently going in. And I'll play some of the clips of John reviewing my footage right now.
This guy, Marcus Green, actually reached out to me. He has a pretty popular channel on YouTube as well, skateboarding, and he's really good at it. So he also made a video about Revive. He made a video dedicated to me.
Hats off to you, man. You are seriously killing it.
He actually just sent me an unlisted video of him doing trickeries on a skateboard. Does that switch?
I think so, yes. Yeah.
Okay, so switch big heel, which I can't do. So here, okay.
Wow.
Is that man dub?
Yes.
He's a YouTuber, and I feel like typically you wouldn't maybe expect it to be like this heavy. Oh, switch front side flip. Are we giving like recommendations? No, not that's so hard.
Yeah, I don't understand that trick at all.
The pyramid flat. I think the stairs that he did was. Oh!
Straight into the.
Come on, nah.
Wow.
Wait, it looked like he was gonna keep going.
Was that Hartford base jump?
It was. That was insane. Hartford, so he's got Hartford's like clearly better than I'll ever have them.
He's got a big bag of tricks. Switch flip the pyramid flat.
Pass out at 3, wake up at 10, go out to eat, then do it again. Man, I wanna go to college for the rest of my life. Sip Bankers Club and drink Miller Lite. On Thirsty Thursday and Tuesday night ice, and I can get pizza $1 a slice.